Oh, welcome this beautiful Saturday. Welcome, people of life, light, and the dark. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm getting that fresh oxygen because you know what I know? Oh, that is pretty. It is. It is, ain't it? Yeah, you can. It's the golf course. But hold on, let me see something. I guess it's okay. Like I say all the time in nature, the earth is pretty stronger than what we think. We allow people to put illusions in our minds and tell us, "Oh, you're hurting the earth." Okay, then earth wouldn't have people, right? Well, I do agree to a certain extent that there are some people that harm the earth. But they think in their minds they point that they, they try to harm. Yeah, I must have unstable connection. Okay, I should be good. But like I think in my mind, I try to think positive, and I know that the ocean cleans itself. I know that much. And just think, if our ocean cleans itself, guess what else cleans itself? The sky. And we know how much pollution happens on a daily basis in the ocean with the plastic and all that other junk that's put in there. But it's stronger than what you think. Everything is stronger than what we think. Things that happen naturally are happening not necessarily due to the physical things that are taking place, but because of the energies that are being moved and affected, I should say. Energy cannot be destroyed, but affected. It can be altered. So that's all that's happening, right? Because we know that in our reality, this is our illusion. This is our illusion. So, how has energy been affected? Like this recent election with the blue pill and the red pill, right? And we keep having to deal with that falsehood of democracy that's been put into our lives for a purpose. But we haven't figured out what that purpose is yet. We 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 do things blinded to the spiritual and then wondering how to handle the physical and conflicted over handling the physical. But when I say you have power over the physical, just like the earth has power over its physical, and the energies move to reflect that. Because if it's getting bad energy, you're going to see rivers dry up. You're going to see things happen. But if it's getting good energy, you're going to see it beautiful and healthy. So that's all we're dealing with. So if that is all we're dealing with, can you imagine my people being conflicted in their energies on what's good for them, what's right for them? You see what I'm saying? If we're in tune with ourselves, we're never conflicted. We know, we feel, we sense, and we know that it's not anything that we need to we need to use it. Not like I said many times, I'm in the world, but I'm not of this world. I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. It's I'm not taking over its I'm not taking up its ways. I'm not taking the ways of the world at all. I'm just I'm in it, playing my role, my part in this world that I have found myself in. So that doesn't mean that just means that I'm doing my part, not playing the game along with it. But I know the best choice has always been to not deal with the red or the blue for me. I know that's the best choice for me. And I convey that because it's not my fight. And if it's not my fight, it's not my battle, you know, I'm not going to I'm not going to join in that. You see what I'm saying? Because it wouldn't be for the outcome wouldn't be best for me to join in it. To be and that's where you see people being in the world and of the world at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Hey, yeah. That's where you see that when people are participating. It takes your participation, it takes your your attention, your attention and participation. Don't get me wrong, you do need attention on it, but to a certain degree. It's depending on how much you're out of it, you know. But because like I said, some of our people are blinded to the physical constraints. They only can see the physical constraints and deal with them, but they don't face the constraints that have to do with the physical constraints. If you're dealing with your hands, let's say your arms are Your hands are tied behind your back, okay? There's ways that you can work yourself out of that constraint, but you got to have it in your mind. So it takes some mind power, right? You got to have it in your mind. I'm going to make my hands, I'm going to unswell my hands. I'm going to try to make them somehow, either I can make them sweaty or I'm going to make them smaller somehow mentally and get out of these constraints. I'm going to find a way mentally to work on the physical constraints. I'm going to have to slowly figure out how can I accomplish that, you know? And then I'm going to meditate because I know I can do it now. I got an idea of what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that and I'm going to do it right now. So I'm doing it, right? Mentally first. And so now that I got my hands really sweaty, really slick, and they're smaller, they're less swollen. And then, depending on what kind of constraints you're in, you know, you're going to have to figure out mentally, spiritually first. You have to plan with yourself how I'm going to get myself out of this. Then you take it physically. Then you take it physically and you do it. You you put your plan in progress. And your success is when you no longer have your hands behind your back tied in constraints because you thought about it, you focused on it, you implemented it, you implemented that plan, and it happened. It happened. You were able to get loose from the constraints through focus, relaxing, and putting the body to work, moving around your own energies within you. And this is why, a lot of us are only focused on one thing that's been handed to us in our hands to deal with. And it's, as you see, it's been used as a weapon. It's actually been used as a weapon. We can see that, right? So we should be able to see that now what we were so focused on, one group is using against another group. I can't spell it out any clearer than that. And it's for the better evil, you know? It's for the greater evil, I should say. Not just for us here in America, but all over the planet. But we couldn't see that. We couldn't see that. Because we were too concerned with only one place and one thing. You know? So, yeah, I'm out here just doing my daily exercise through the trails today, the woods. Watch out, Cheyenne. It's such a gorgeous day out today. Ooh, it's so gorgeous. Beautiful, nice fresh air. Air that recirculates and cleans itself. For people who call themselves Christians on this in this country, they sure do give so much power to man. They give man so much power. It's crazy. I give none of them power. Power is in us as a people when we know our truth. And I heard, I wanted to, what did he say today? There was somebody that said something. And I was going to put them on my video. But then I thought, that was wasting my time. I'll just talk about it as soon as I can remember it. As soon as I can remember. Okay. He said a very crazy thing. And I think it was about, I'm trying to think of what it was about because I can't remember. We got to see past these physical constraints because that's growth. And coming out of the lies and illusion is growth. It's a movement that's going to take you someplace eventually if you're patient. If you understand energy. If you understand your soul, because the soul is more than energy. The soul is a powerful force. That's why we have no excuse. The only excuse we have is not trusting ourselves. We don't have enough trust in ourselves because that's been robbed from you. And you don't really know yourself. You've been separated from the I in you. You see? So, great walk. but we know that there are great things happening. Fear should not be anywhere within a black body. A black body should never have no fear. Because fear is giving over your power. You know that, family? Did you know that fear was you handing over your powers, relinquishing all your strength and power over to another entity that knows they got you at fear? Uh, You had me at fear. See? So it's best you use your imagination because imagination is powerful versus allowing people to think that they have something over you, which is an illusion. Anyways, it's you're using your imagination for that. Why can't you use your imagination to benefit yourself, huh? 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 You certainly using the illusion to make it true that somebody's got more power than you. Why don't you use it for yourself? What about you? What about you? What are you? Are you saying, "Oh, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy"? They have big homes. They have the big castle. They have the big queen. They have money all over the world. They have big cars. They have it all. They own all land. Oh, really? You really think so? You think so? Well, you playing right into their hands. Their weak, little, fragile, weak, skimpy, little, teeny weeny hands, among other things. But you play into it. And that's all right with me, like Janet Jackson said. Baby, 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 baby. Worlds can end up on me. It's all right with me. Because your thoughts are not my thoughts. I think otherwise for myself. And that makes all the difference in the world. In my world, right? In your world, it's supposed to make a difference, but you refuse to make that difference in your world. You don't want growth. You don't want progression. It's like those who keep it secret, like our brothers who are involved in that dirty talk with Becky, and Becky's calling him the N word, but he won't accept it from Trump. Van Jones, he says, "How dare you, a man, pink man, you say that to me? My pink woman says that. You're not allowed to say that. It's a secret. Shh." It's a secret. Shh. And all of them voted for the Dems to keep everything secret and to globalize the world and them retardation in them. When the world is actually coming out of retardation them and headed towards a higher realm, a higher place, a higher love, and a higher you, but you want to be stuck back down on the farm. That's where you want to be stuck. Nature's taking its course. Don't fear anything. Don't give power to anything. You are the power. You got the power to set my world a turning. You got the power to set my wheels a turning. Turn it up, turn it up. Yes, yes. Woo. Anybody watch that stupid movie Saturday the 14th? I watched Saturday the 14th, and that was one crazy movie. That was one crazy movie. It was making fun of. I always thought it was like making fun of Friday the 13th or something. That's what I always thought it was. Um, Go. Nice. Yes. This is fall. This is morning. That's morning and that's fall. Yeah. Fall is dead with the leaf. Okay. Happy with the green one is happy. It's happy. Okay. This is life and that's death. He's trying to say there. And then there's the traffic over there. At least the roadway. The roadway. Well, I'm gonna get on off of here and start running my rest of my mileage. Get out of that water. I'm gonna not let you in the car with wet feet. I'm letting you know. But look at that beautiful sky. It is getting chilly in my neck of the woods over here. It is kind of chilly in my neck of the woods. But Like I said, I'm gonna try to, for the most part, keep it the heat high. I'm gonna keep the heat high, family. Okay, and it may affect some of your areas, but that's a good thing. Okay. So with that said, always remember true love, real peace. Home in on the power within you, the higher self, the soul, your world, my world, our world, peace and love. Till next time.